Hello, I'm Connie Rotella, and welcome to our Triple Threat podcast. I'm super excited to begin this journey with all of you. Are you ready to put your best foot forward and show up with confidence? This tool is here to help you evolve into the artist you are meant to be. Just always remember to believe, become, and be ready. Add a new skill set or refine what you already know. So here we go. Hello and welcome to the Academy. Today I have Richard Jutras with us. He is an actor. He's been acting since a very young age, working in the business for a very long time, and he's still at it. He's really still on our television screen. He's on stage. He's counting how many years it's been.
46 years I've been acting.
46 years, Richard.
Yeah.
And you're still doing what you love to do.
Yeah.
That is so inspiring.
I'm blessed. And it's in the DNA.
Yes.
It's in the heart and it's in the spirit. I wouldn't, I mean, I could figure out how to do something else, but
it's who you are. It's who you are.
I am.
I watched you on stage. I've watched you on the screen, and you're such a storyteller. And I love it because you just posted not long ago a demo, but I'm not going to speak about this now because you're going to explain what a demo is later on. Mm-hmm. I have questions for you, Richard, because I always get asked the same questions. And now we're doing like a little interview, explain to everybody what is the difference, okay, about, let's say, scene work and on-camera work.
Scene in a play or a scene on film. It's just the medium is different, and you're not breaking down a scene or analyzing a scene to be able to project to the second balcony. You're doing it through this box, which is going to get amplified. Mm-hmm. So the scene study is it's the same thing. It's working on a character. It's breaking it down.
How do you teach them how to break down a scene?
Before an audition, you will have the privilege to get the breakdown. The breakdown is a synopsis of the story because we don't always have access to the full script. A synopsis of the story, a breakdown of all the characters. So, and also who the director is, when's it shooting, where's it shooting, etc., etc. Now, many people dismiss that. I think it's an extremely important tool, and not only to see the synopsis and to read about what your character is all about, what makes your character tick, or what they're looking for. Sometimes they don't know what they're looking for. Mm-hmm. Or sometimes they've opened it, to all ethnicities or age range. I've just been going through a bunch of breakdowns recently for the next session that we're starting, and age range can be from 20 to 46. It's an odd range. So basically they're open to everyone. But also who the director is. I say that because all directors have different styles. So it's good to take the director, go to IMDb, it's Internet Movie Database. It's a really fun website to go to be a part of. And you type in the director's name, and then you see the films that they have directed. So then you can know the vibe and the style, and also to read the other characters' descriptions that they are searching for, because then in the scene you will know who you're speaking with. Once you have that tool, then you go into the material, and it's important to not just read the lines. It's what we do is we get comfortable with the text, get comfortable with the scene, and then we explore all the options, all the possibilities. There's nothing that's right. There's nothing that's wrong. It's just you make a choice and you go for it. People are so afraid of auditions. A lot of people are afraid of auditions. I personally love them. I want to create and I want to tell stories. It took me a while to learn that, but if I've done the best that I can do, I am prepared 100%, and I just give you what I've prepared. I walk away, and then I know I can't do anything more. If I don't get the part, it's okay
Yeah.
because I did everything that I could do. If you're invited to an audition, it's because they want you there. They're not going to waste the 15 minutes of the time of the day. It's because they want you there and they think that you have a shot at this. Everyone's on your side. They want to get out there and make their movie.
Yes.
They want to get on set. They want to get their team together. So um, they want you to be it. It's like, okay, we've cast the role of Sally or John. Let's move on. We're creating. It's all part of the creation. But a lot of people take it as the big boom, 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 the handshake, and it's okay to be nervous, But there's little tricks that we can learn to get rid of. When you have the paper and you're holding it and it's doing this, there's little tricks that we have that we can, get over that, and
Exactly.
it's okay. I mean, you're real. They're nervous.
Yeah.
The director's nervous. The director's nervous because he's got a producer who's making him, you got to bring this in on time, on budget. We think we're alone, but we're not alone. We're working and we're just part of such a beautiful community. And we just need to breathe and relax and create and tell stories because that's what we're doing.
Exactly.
On stage, it's a whole other ball game. And that's an adrenaline shot.
You do. You really do both. Is there one that you prefer over the other?
I like to tell good stories and to have a character that I can really, whether it's comedy. I've done a lot of comedy over the years. A lot of character work that's my strength. As you saw in my demo.
I want to speak about your demo because I
hmm
was so inspired when I watched your demo. Every single character, every single 30-second clip was like bringing you to another place, to another place.
I remember my first demo was over 6 minutes long. I just wanted everything in there. Doesn't work. The director and the producer, they want to see a little more work outside of what they've seen in the audition. It's like, okay, they struck gold in the audition, but are they going to bring me something else on set, or is all they got? So they want to see some tape on you. And for me, I mean, the scenes that I have on my demo are actually longer in the film, but I created it where it was just like 20 seconds of this and jump, and then very, very specifically organized. And it's going to change again because I have a couple of things coming up this year, and I put in some work that I'm really proud of, some series work that people know of, and a film that people know of a lot, the whole nine yards. I put that in, but I put it in at the end because if they don't get that far, if
Mm-hmm.
they've seen what they want, you know,
And if
it's
I'm not
like
mistaken, was it like 2 minutes and a half? Like that's the max you would go, or
uh, it depends on what your material is.
yeah,
I believe if you've got two scenes on it because you're just starting your career,
yes,
um, then and it's a minute long, that's okay.
perfect.
You're going to build on it.
And whatever you do to grow into that actor you are working towards is
hmm
definitely start small, start building your demo in class with the scenes with the teacher, and then once you get in the professional world, you keep everything that's recorded and you just build on that demo.
That'll help you. That'll because that's a calling card. That's our business card. I believe that demos are more of a calling card than actual CVs are.
No, you work in both English and French. The beauty of our Montreal
Yes.
city is being able to work in both. And you literally do, whether it's musicals, television, series, it's French and English. We're blessed with that too, being able to do it all in both languages, telling stories.
hmm
Like, I mean, I know you've been doing it for 46 years, but what do you do to keep going?
I'm very passionate about it. Um, I'm not much of a book reader. I don't read novels. It's not my thing. Um, but I love film. I love the art of making art, like the song. It's Stephen Sondheim. The art of making art is putting it together, bit by bit, piece by piece, chart by chart. It's the creation of this piece from the thought to the pen on the paper to someone's vision and getting their team together.
So what you do is watch a lot of movies in order for you to keep, that flow going, right? As an actor,
Or just I like someone else to tell me a story, and I never. It's very. I could say I never sit there and go, well, I would have done this. But it's just like, you're telling me a story and I buy it.
If ever you're watching a movie and there's a scene you like, make sure you take it down, because that becomes scenes that you can maybe, practice in class. When people have to look for material, when you're moved by something and it's something that fits your casting, obviously, yes, take it, write it, make notes, right? Is that something you suggest to do?
I used to do that a lot when I was in my early 20s. I
Exactly.
remember if there were a couple of films that there was one specific scene. I remember, yeah, with my mom. What are you doing? You're playing the same scene again and again. It's because we had no computers back then.
Yes.
Well, I'm not that old, but we didn't have computers. But I would handwrite all the dialogue.
I'm a student. I always say you're a student for life. For me, this is how I'm just blessed with being a student for life, because you really have fun and it's never the end. There's always something new to learn. I'm so curious about life. And I think all of you artists out there, if you have any curiosity, if this is something you want to do, and especially in acting, is there an age to start? Is there an age in acting?
No, no, no. I will never retire. Some of the best roles are coming up for me. There's no age to start.
There you go.
It's and you know if you want to be in that, and you can dabble in it, and then and if you keep coming back for more, then there's something there. Monologues,
Yes.
because we've also discovered this, that monologues are extremely personal. It's not like someone's going to impose a monologue on you and say, this is your monologue. Because we noticed the beauty of that in the last week,
Yes.
actually, that they just did not feel comfortable for the with that monologue. And we will search together to find what is right for you.
For you. Mm-hmm.
We're here to help you.
Yeah.
We're here to guide you. I had a cousin who was in film school
Mm-hmm.
in Toronto, and he was living in Montreal, but he would always be doing short films, and he would let I was like 12, 11, 12, 13. I'd always go to his house, and I'd sit there and I'd watch until he let me go in front of the camera, and I would be proud, and I'd be like the court's jester in his film school projects, because I want something about it that just
Nice.
and then I took it further and further and further, and here we are, talking. Yeah.
Yeah, speaking about it and inspiring the next generation and whoever is out there, um, maybe feeling down about it. No, don't feel down. Keep doing the work, keep moving forward, keep believing in yourself, right? These are all the things
Oh
that
yeah, there've been highs and lows, and there will be, but you can either let it, just tear you down, or you can let it, oh yeah, gives you power, gives you strength, learn from that, live your life out loud.
yes, don't hide. Do not
No,
hide.
no, no, so many facets.
Just understand the path, understand the journey, and do what you love to do, and be curious, and just keep following your path. You never know who you're going to meet, and one day it's just going to happen. Just be ready for the occasion. Richard, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to answer some of my questions, and I will see you in class tomorrow.
See you tomorrow at 5:15. God
Yes.
bless you.
All right, thank you. Woohoo.